Sorcery, AI Jesus, confession booth in Switzerland. They deny God, but sit in the seat as God. This is Titus chapter 1, verse 15 through 16. Unto the pure, all things are pure, but unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure. But even their mind and conscience is defiled. Verse 16. They profess that they know God, but in works they deny him, being abominable and disobedient, and unto every good work reprobate. Before I proceed, I want to give all the honor, glory, and praises to the Most High Power, Yahawah, and His only begotten Son, YAHAWASHI. Double honors to the elders at Great Millstone who rule well. Single honors to the sincere brothers putting their lives and their freedom on the line to do so. Also, peace and blessings be unto the 1/3 which mainly consists of women and children, and also to the confusion of faces in the four corners of the earth, because there is no such thing as black Hebrew Israelites when the transatlantic slave trade scattered us all over the world and we scattered our seeds. Hence, which is why the angels would come and gather the sheep and the goats and separate his people from amongst the heathens. Now, getting into this article, personal Jebus. For one, I'm going to get right into it. We already know the Messiah was not a so-called Caucasian man, blonde hair, blue-eyed. But it's still going to push this narrative because, like the word devil means deceiver and liar, that's exactly what Esau is. And hence, Revelation 1:3 says, blessed is he that readeth. Well, a lot of y'all don't read or have reading comprehension. So therefore, you still believe this is how the Lord's Son looks with behind this, whatever this is, with the, but at the same time, the Lord said, make no graven images. I don't understand it. Nonetheless, in this article from the U.S. Sun, worshippers looking to divulge their sins have turned to an AI Jebus or Borgia, Caesarea Borgia at that, saying they had a spiritual experience with the bot. Dubbed God in the Machine, those in Switzerland can speak directly to Jebus or an AI versions and receive formulated answers. First and foremost, what is sin? 1 John 3:4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law. So sin is to pretty much to commit an infraction against the holy law. But that means that you will have to have been given the law to be under the law. Hence Isaiah 42:24. Who gave Jacob for a spoil and Israel to the robbers? In other words, why did the so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans go into captivity? It said who gave them over to them, right? Did not the Lord, he against whom we have sinned, not all, we have sinned. For they would not walk in, listen here, for they would not walk in his ways, neither were they obedient to his law. So the law was only given to Israel. So only people who can't commit sin are Israelites. Now, iniquity is doing something wrong, knowing it consciously that you're supposed to be doing something right. In other words, your conscience bears witness when you're doing wrong and right. But only Israel can commit sin. So this right here goes to show that this will prevail to nothing for these people over here. But this is also their sorceries. So it said this is part of an art project at St. Peter's Church in Lucerne as AI. Hold on, was that Caesarea Borgia's sister's name? Lucerne? An AI-powered Jebus hologram is taking confessions. A hologram, people. A hologram. Hence, it says hologram. Let's get into that. This is crazy, yo. Mad crazy. This is Isaiah chapter 47, verse 12 through 13. Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth, if so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail. Thou art weary in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. So in other words, the Lord said, you're using your sorceries, your astrology, you're using your Nostradamus, you're using all this fancy warlarking, witchcraft, and sorcery. The Lord said, well, you stand with that and you will be judged by this. I mean, this is ridiculous, the world we're living in right now. Computer generated AI to give confessions, not even to a human being anymore. This is wild, man. This is wild. So what I'm going to do right here, I'm going to go to, I'm going to look up the word sorcery really quick in the etymology. Bear with me for a moment. When I get right. Now, right here, I have the etymology. Etymology means the studying of a word, the true meaning of a word. Like gay means happy, not to be sexually attracted to same gender, but that was originally what it was. But, anyhow. So, sorcery, witchcraft. This is from 1300. Witchcraft, magic, enchantment, act or instance of sorcery, supernatural state of affairs, seemingly magical works. Now here comes the one I really like. From medieval Latin, sortiriarius, teller of fortunes by lot. Sorcerer, literally one who influences fate or fortune. That's almost like a conjurer. Someone, in a sense, because when you think about changing your fate, it's like these people would be like the 8-ball. So looking into the screen would be like looking back into the Uman and Thuman. Because the Uman and Thuman would be like a crystal ball that the Levites will look into. It's like having CCTV, but it's spiritual, right? If there was an act a crime that committed, and there were no witnesses there but the two, that would go to the Uman and Thuman. And the Uman and Thuman today will be your TV. Now imagine, cut your TV off and just look at it. It look like a black screen, don't it? It's like an 8-ball. It's sorcery. This is sorcery here. Make something appear that's not there. I could be watching a lion devour an impala on TV. That's sorcery. This is actually sorcery, people. Right? So this is sorcery as well, because literally it influences people's fate or fortune. And that's what these people believe also, who go to these booths. Let's go down to what one of these people had said. What she said? It says the AI Jebus even has the ability to speak a whopping 100 languages to accommodate Lucian's tourists. That's not what I wanted. It was recorded that at least 2/3 of people who spoke to AI Jebus came out of the bizarre confessional having had a spiritual experience. Sorcery. One happy worshiper told the outlet DW, I was surprised it was so easy and thought it's a machine. It gave me so much advice. Wow. This gave her so much advice, people. What is this world coming to? I'm going to read these last couple of precepts and I'm going to close out. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3-4. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Perdition means destruction. Anything contrary to the Bible. anything that's unholy. All right. Verse 4, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, hence the AI-generated confession box. Come on. Or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. And once again, the Messiah does not look like some blonde hair, blue-eyed individual. What's his name? John Cavaska or Cavasa, I forgot his name. God, the individual who played Caesarea Borgia Jebus in the Passions of Christ. No one speak about it. The man got struck by lightning twice during the making of that movie, and it changed his life forever. Because you know damn well you shouldn't be up there. Twice, if I'm not mistaken. I know he got struck once, but the man got hit by a bolt of lightning. You know who created the bolts of lightning, right? Hey, I better wake up and stop playing with the Lord. Nonetheless, Psalms 147 and 19 to 20. He sheweth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation. And as for his statutes, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. So the Bible, the law is only given to Israel. And with that being said, only Israel can get forgiveness of sins. So this blasphemy, this sacrilegious, this abominable machine holds no weight to the true power of the RAWACHAA QADASH, the Holy Spirit, that YAHAWAH YAHAWASHI has bestowed upon their holy servants known as the prophets, the apostles, the elect, and the women and children and men that do believe that's a part of the 1/3. So with that being said, I truly pray that y'all was edifying, fed, stay in the spirit, don't fear it, just endure it. Ask for forgiveness, pray without ceasing, stay humble, remain diligent. Kwame Allah, Bafla Babal, Shalom.